Good morning, everybody. Pastor Scott here. I am out on my deck enjoying a little bit of the breeze and cooler days today, even though it's a little humid. And I just have a couple of things to share with you this morning. First, I just want to say a word of thanks. Most of you know that I have been in school. And if you didn't know this, I finished up a semester just a couple of weeks ago and took a little break. And then we are right back in it. This week is our intensive week. I should have been at Duke this week in an intensive every day in class. Instead, we're like doing it online like everybody else is. So a bummer not to be there. I want to say a word of thanks for the opportunity to do this. Our staff has been carrying a little extra burden because I have been away doing some classwork, and so I want to say thanks to the staff. I also want to say that it has been challenging, stretching. I might just simply use the word hard, which is good. Forces you to think more, look at different perspectives. I'm especially grateful for not only the coursework and my professors, but especially my classmates who have just been incredible from all around the country with many different perspectives, and so I'm grateful. So thanks for the chance to be back in school. Thanks for the staff for their extra work. And thanks to the congregation for all of your support during this time. The second thing that I wanted to reflect on today is right before I took a little time away, we gathered at Shepherd to celebrate the life of Dick Brubacher. And as we began to plan for his service, I started to reflect on the Galatians text about the fruits of the Spirit that are kindness, gentleness, patience, and self-control. And I reflected on this because these were some of the words that described Dick Brubacher and his life, and felt so fitting for someone who was a member of our congregation for so long. He was kind, he was gentle, he was thoughtful, and even people that he worked with in the political sphere described him as such, which I think is just a unique set of comments for someone who spent their life living in the political world. And I've been thinking about kindness and gentleness and faithfulness and self-control in these days as we live in the midst of continued turmoil and conflict. There was something that struck me the other day. I came across an old card from a pastor that was sent to me, and it had these words on it: "Behold God, beholding you, smiling." And I coupled those up with the words kindness, gentleness, and patience. And those were the words that I described as God's countenance looking upon us with kindness and gentleness and patience. And so I wonder if you might just pause for a bit today in the midst of getting ready maybe for kids to go back to school, work, family life, the continued stress of living in a pandemic, and behold God, beholding you and smiling, and thinking about God looking at you with kindness and gentleness and patience. Anyway, just a thought for the day. I hope you're well. One thing I know for sure, God is grateful for you, and so am I. Peace.